It's about basically making a thing where we can all sit down together and talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk with like, we don't have to be against each other and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? We can find cool ground for the youth, innit? Because that's what it's all about, innit? Once you have a youth, bruv, you're not really even living for yourself no more. I don't see any of my possessions, I don't see anything as mine anymore. I see it as, you get me, I got a youth now.
Yeah, for real.
So boom, that's where my energy's got to go. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just about that really. And another thing, how do you reckon, as what, a 21st century dads, bro, I believe that we are probably the best ones that have come out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like compared to like
our fathers
and our fathers' fathers. Really, I'd say.
But it depends what sense, with time-wise or...
No, not even with time-wise, just with like literally being there for you get me? Like, you know, that, like, for instance, man's dad's probably ain't got a good name for being, you know what I'm saying? You know what it's like, like our generation's dads, bro, black, especially black men, bro. It's not, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't popping, bro. People don't rate him.
I agree with that, because that's for me. When I had my first child, that was my sole reason to make sure I did what I can for my youth. Because my dad wasn't there for me. You get me? So I had to make sure I did for my son and my daughter.
You have to flip on the other side though. Is your dad not being there the reason why you're a good dad? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you feel the void of what you missed out on?
To be honest, you know, when I first had my son, I used to think, thinking like that. That's gonna keep me going. But you know, like once I started finding out certain truths, as in like certain things that was going on between my mum and my dad when I was young, that I didn't know, and now I know.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, I can understand why he stepped away. Because I'm going through the situation now.
In that sense.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like now you're older, you understand both sides.
That doesn't mean I still give him like full leeway to say, yo, you weren't there at all. You get me? So it did still give me strength, but I can understand why he did stay away when it comes to certain things.
So I don't mean to bring it back a little bit, but how the man feel? Yeah, when do you think a man's like proper love for, like when your bad mum was pregnant, was you like in love with the fetus? You get me? You know what I'm saying? Like when does a man's love kick in then? You know what I'm saying? Because for me personally, it wasn't until he's there. You get me?
I used to speak to the story.
Obviously,
I was talking about
them things in it, but realistically, for a man,
it's when you see her like give birth and it, like you're like, whoa, it's a bit mad still.
Because you are all there.
Yeah. My first is cesarean and my second was natural.
What, in the room and that?
It's
mad still.
Both of it mad. It's mad. But I was like Jams. I used to speak to the wedding. I used to get, obviously, because especially when I found out I was having a boy, like every day I coming from work, I go straight over. Well, go on, so you got to say, I'm friends with the wedding and Jano, whatever used to touch back, you get like, no, guys. Whatever used to friends me back, hey, my nan was still alive now, you tell me, trust me, mine used to friends back anytime, and you know, it sounds mad when I'm talking, but you know when I used to say to you, I talk to you, because I used to go to the classes, innit? You used to go to the
like that.
And I always used to tell you, go like, talk to the baby, like touch him friend, like do everything like as you do, like just do it, you get me? And they will feel it, and I used to think, nah man, but the first time I felt him kick, and especially responding to what I was saying, like it doesn't sound real, but that's what was happening for me. You get me? Everything I said, responding inside the belly, so I knew I had that connection with my son before he even came out. I
guess that's probably why I was a bit late, you get me? Because I didn't have that. You know, because as I said, my situation was different. I didn't really know my baby as such before I found out I was having a youth. So I was providing for her, I'm trying to be there, you get me? But there's only so much you can emotionally show a girl that you don't really know. Do you get what I'm saying? So I was, you know what I'm saying? I was trying the thing, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like there for me sort of thing until my man was born, you know what I'm saying?
But you're not judged on how you are when she's holding the child, I judge on how you are as a father.
Yeah, that's it.
It's true.
That's it. And that's obviously that's what we're here. Alright, you get the car. But we're fathers now, innit? You know what I'm saying? We've been through it.
So going back to
we've got 2 youths in it. We've got 4 youths. Well, 5. Sorry, kind of like 5.
Between
us all, we got 5 youths in it. So we've had a mad journey in the past couple of years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, 100%.
It's been.
So going back to the other topic about man talking about whether you think we're the best fathers, say, generation of fathers. Do you reckon then that's based on how the world is these days? For instance, things like social media. Do you know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanting to stunt on social media. Yo, I'm with my youth today. Boom, I'm gonna show you every single activity I do with my youth, so everybody can see. So it seems like we're the best generation, but really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're saying still. What I mean, I think I see it more of like, you know, we grew up here with like on the tough regime, and like you get beat for every little thing. Like you ain't getting away with nothing as a youth. You get our youths now, they get away with a lot more. You get what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, we're still on them. They get away with a lot more, and it's for me we lack a little bit of tradition. You get me, that the old school tradition, and when it comes to certain things,
and we give them a lot more.
Yeah, 100, because we never had it. For us, we never had it, so we want to give, but we don't want to give it too much to spoil them, and we want to make sure, you know, you've earned this, and you know what I'm saying, there's a reason why you're getting this. It's not just you're getting it because you're gonna get it because you've asked for it.
See, but at the same time, what you saying about are we the best generation, in regards to giving time, I believe we are, but once again that could be for social media. But on the flip side of it, I think it's a thing of, you know, for like things like savings and things there, savings up for your children. We probably come into savings, whereas the next generation, they're not going to, for the same reason of social media. You know what I'm trying to say? Where they're over stunting for social media to compensate. You know what I'm trying to say?
Makes it costly.
Basically, so on that, in regards to time, by all means we're the best, but in regards to what your child's going to come into in the future, I don't believe so. Still.
I think that's a bit harder as well though, because as I said before, I think our generation grows slower and we're younger. So for instance, by the time my old man was 25, it's probably mortgaged off it, and job settled, wife off it. You get me, from early, but that's how they operated. We're more like, you get me, we're slower. Regardless of what people.
Opposite. My dad's still at home with his mum now. You got his mum now.
I'm saying that's what.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me. That's the difference as well. Even though they're a whole different generation to us, we had a different growing up as well. You get me? Like my dad went there. He went, and even though he went there and know what he was doing, he went doing things as a man should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like he went setting up house, making sure everything was live. He had a business, and the business collapsed. He had a next one, and that collapsed. You know what I'm saying? And instead of paving the way for the next generation, he just kind of store for himself. You know what I'm saying? Did all for himself. Went out, had X amount of youths, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of like 8, 9, maybe 10, 11 youths, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying. I'm not one of
it's different. For me, I never had that backbone to fall on it when I was growing up, to see like, yo, that's how a man should be in it. Even though my uncles are there, they weren't there. And for me, it should have been my dad. And I never had that. So I never knew. Learning to be a man, I did that by myself. Growing up when I had my son, that's what helped me become a man.
So you think that changed how you would bring up your youth then? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that played a part in it, like a big part in it?
Yeah.
The fact that you didn't have your dad.
Yeah.
Was your dad?
No, my dad weren't about either still. But I had like my brother's way older, but he's like kind of someone I looked up to. So like even though my dad's not there, I had father figures kind of thing. Get me?
But that's mad then, innit? Look, if you deep it, I don't mean to fast forward so much, but it's weird how your dad weren't there, and you still have got baby mama drama as such. Exactly, and my dad was half there, and I don't have it. You get me?
He's mad. He's calm still.
So it's mad how it works out. Then
I aim not to be him, and I'm in the drama like him, like he was.
Without even meaning to know, it's just like history repeats itself.
Yeah.
And
this is why the cycle needs to get broke, innit? This is where it needs to get broke. So
that's what
us bringing what's the word, light to what the situation. It's to try and break the cycle of what's going on. That's how I feel anyway, personally.
You know what? We ain't never gonna get there for now. You know why? Cause feelings always come in the money.
Yeah.
Like, don't man, you get me, car. Safe man can say, yeah, we can be here just for the youth, innit? But she's gonna say, she knows what to say to you to get you mad, innit? That's what you're feeling sitting there already. You get me? That's all it takes for a breakdown to happen. You get me? For something to be said, for someone to take it the wrong way, and that's it.